stopping the unstoppable, we rise. They can't relate, we the hustle chronicles, writing our own fate. No stopping the unstoppable, we rise. They can't relate.
Oh.
It has been a long time. What it do?
Gangsta.
If you
Gangsta.
Yo.
We here. Welcome back, niggas. Welcome back.
Yo. Man.
What y'all been on? What y'all been doing?
Feeling brand new over here. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
like the new threads?
Before we get to that, yeah, because for y'all that's trying to hear this and can't see for whatever he talking about, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am part of the. First of all, welcome back. Welcome back. I know we've been gone for a while.
Welcome back, Terry.
This is now welcome back, man. It's been months in the making, for sure.
Yeah.
It's been months in the making. We've been on the grind.
Yes.
On our hustle.
Yes. Happy New Year, by the way, to y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Right.
Give it up for that. I'm gonna give a nice little hand clap for that too. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to y'all, man. Glad to see y'all made it. Glad to see y'all still rocking with us. Been a long time coming. This is now, for all that know, all the years been planning. This is same grind, different hustle, DHC. This is now the Hustle Chronicles.
Yeah.
Give it up for that. Chef, give us some air horns for this right now. You know what I'm saying? Air horns. Yes, right, man. Chronicles. Same grind, different hustle. So yeah, same people though. As you know, I am one half of the Hustle DHC now. I am Tyler T Tank, as you know.
Yeah, and I'm AJ. What up? Y'all know me. Arthur Jones, for those of you guys who are new to the Hustle Chronicles, formerly known as The Grind Show. Good to see y'all. We are back. Season 3.
We're back. Season 3. I'm gonna give a round of applause for us real quick for welcoming us back. Yeah, so like I said, man, it feels good to be back.
Yeah,
it feels good. It feels good. It feels good to be back. It's been about a year.
A whole year, since season 2. I think the last episode recorded was November 15th.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Or December.
Yeah.
Or December 15th. One of those.
Dropped around there.
Dropped around December. Yeah. So, welcome back. Welcome back to y'all. Thank y'all again for still rocking with us. We really appreciate it. We got everything is brand new. We've really been planning this out. We've really been thoroughly thinking about every step of the way to make it better for you guys and better for us. And
we still ain't even finished.
Right.
This is what we got right now, y'all. This is what we got right now. What y'all think, man? Can I get some we ain't on YouTube live. I'll say get some fires in the chat, some W's in there or something.
You know, through our social medias, you can always just tell us. Feedback is always there. When you guys do hear this, for sure. But here we go. Man. I guess we'll get in.
Welcome back. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we go on our word segment. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all heard that.
Oh yeah, new segment, y'all. New segment.
Didn't happen.
Oh, word.
This is basically just the current news. If y'all didn't get what was the soundbite that was playing, if y'all didn't get it. First topic of it all. Where do you want to start with it, AJ? Because we got 3 of them. So,
well, I guess
what you want to talk about?
I mean, I would like to say Happy New Year to everybody again. This is definitely an interesting start to the year. Some of these current events might be a little bit from last year, but it's still good to
It's still
reflect a little
relatively
bit.
current.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But the new year is definitely off to a good start. There's actually some crazy stuff going on right now. If anybody is in the LA area, you guys know that there's hella fires all over the place. But we'll save that one for next week as we get more information on that. But prayers and thoughts go out to everybody in the LA region, including Pasadena, Altadena, Malibu. Our
Most
thoughts and
definitely.
prayers are with you guys. We hope
Most
that
definitely.
firefighters are able to put out those fires. And yeah, it's been a lot of structural damage, but we're gonna save that one for next week, so y'all can look forward to more information from that, because that's
So
definitely
about this week.
very current. Yeah, definitely very current. But we kind of wanted to get into since this is the hustle the old word segment, and we have a new year upon us right now. It's January 8th, and we wanted to talk about like the state of podcasting.
That's a
Um,
good one to start with.
yeah, since season 3, we want to kind of see where podcasting is at. You guys can add your thoughts, and yeah,
Well,
so
we won't hear your thoughts right now. So,
yeah, so my question for Tank or for both of us is podcasting dead?
um, I don't think so. I mean, I when I look at the whole podcast and streaming from like Spotify and Apple, and when I see like from media with athletes starting their podcast and these other outlets and they're starting other podcasting now, I really don't think it's that dead. I think it's actually just I think it's just a dominant force in the media space right now. I think it's just growing. I think it's forever growing. I think it's can right now. I actually think it's competing with streaming because that's different than exactly a podcast. But I think streaming is actually going to get bigger and probably eventually it's probably going to overtake, especially with new generation, because that's what this new generation does. They do more streaming than they do more podcasting. But I feel like for I don't know, our generation and before when they hit, I think a lot of them are doing a more, I think podcasting is just honestly a more mature way of streaming sometimes. It's more structured. I think streaming sometimes is just a more freely loose thing. Um, but I do feel like it is dominating. It's a dominating space, and I think it's just growing. I think about everyone now. Do I feel like everyone that put headphones on and put a mic in front of their mouth should be talking to the masses? No, because I think some people sound ignorant. That's just how I feel. Um, but nevertheless, say your piece. You want to do what you do, but I think it's definitely forever growing. I think I read a statistic that said something like it was like 80% of adults that are like aware of podcasting. You know what I'm saying? More than 40%
Mhm.
um, finished like in a few months. I don't know. It just since 2001. Well, 2023, it said that it was nearly like 70 million listening to it. From that, it's projected to reach like 110 million by like the year 2029. So,
Mhm.
like the listeners, you got the ear for it. And I feel like the more people like listen, the more viewers and all that, the more like podcasters like us is going to keep feeding them what they want. They see podcasting is very lucrative right now, monetarily, is with the viewers and supporters. So everybody just like, oh, I can start mine now. I can do mine. I'm glad we started when we did like 5 years ago, for sure, because that was before it got real popular. So,
Makes more sense.
so yeah, I definitely think it is still relevant. I'm glad we're still doing it though. But what do you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit more saturated now. You see podcasts popping up here and there, new ones that you haven't heard of. This one might be new to people, you know what I mean? But it's definitely a growing industry. I don't count saturation as dead. You know what I mean? I call saturation as something that's where it's like trending towards, you know what I mean? Like it's getting more and more people are doing it because they see the possibilities that can come from podcasting. You mentioned it being lucrative. Some of the biggest guys like Joe Rogan, who signed a deal in 2020, which is only 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
His deal was worth over $200 million with Spotify, which is another, like you said, streaming platform. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Spotify too, because our thing is
Yeah,
we go
ours
run
is
to
Spotify.
Spotify,
Yep. Hmm.
iHeartRadio. Yeah,
Yep. So you can stream this live right now on your headphones in your car, whatever you're doing, whether you're going to work, working out in the gym, maybe you're in the waiting room somewhere, the DMV, uh, at the hospital, wherever you're at, you can stream us talking, having a conversation, giving a game, or whatever it is we're doing,
right,
uh, straight to your devices. And we know
right,
cell phones are growing more and more worldwide. So not only
right,
are we hitting the US markets, we're gonna be able to hit Ireland. We're gonna be able to hit Africa, Asia, you know, they can have access to us streaming or podcasting. And then with AI as another effect, some of these AI technologies can not conform, but translate our words into the language that people speak. So whether it's Mandarin, Arabic, um, not Japanese, they speak Mandarin, Spanish, you know, our English words can be converted to where they can hear it and they can understand what we're saying. So the
yeah,
audience is growing. It's not shrinking. So I don't think podcasting is dead. This based off the stuff that I'm seeing. Even myself
yeah.
as a podcast listener, I don't just do podcasts. I listen to podcasts like damn near every day. Like it helps me stay focused. I listen to a lot of
Same.
financial, spiritual, personal growth podcasts, and
Yeah, same.
so I'm running with it on. I'm in the car with it on. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I listen to more podcasts than I listen to music. Put it like that.
Yeah, I
So
found myself doing that too.
so I know I'm like you said you did. I'm not the only one, and I feel like they're informational. They're helpful. You know, like they can help you develop. They can help you learn something. They can entertain you. I have a Spanish one that just tells stories, and I learn Spanish and I'm listening to a story at the same time, and it can be a random story too, like aliens that came home and yeah.
That's
But
too random.
yeah, but I just don't think that is that. I think it's growing. Put it like that. So us starting season 3, January 8th. Shout out to the mob tomorrow, January 9th. Salute to them. Happy Founders Day. Some
Yes,
of
it will
our
be their Founders Day. Happy
yeah.
our Founders Day.
So
Choose to
salute to them.
Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
And
Um,
corporate. Yeah. But
what's the
yeah,
next
it's a new
topic
year.
though?
It's a new year, bro. It's a new year.
What
Shout out
do
to
we
all the
got? What's we get?
podcasters out there. Make sure y'all have us on the Hustle Chronicles. All right.
For sure,
And
for
go
sure.
look us up on Spotify and YouTube.
Uh, I want to talk about this Drake and Kendrick beef.
Oh, Drake. Drake.
Shout out to Soldier.
You mean the guy
Wow.
who had the kid from his world? What'd he say? What
I
Soldier
don't know, bro. I
didn't
only
want
remember that one
to
part.
hide the kid from his world?
So the question for you.
Hey.
It's all
All right,
fake
what's the
news.
question, bro?
It's phony stuff.
Well,
It didn't
as
happen.
if people don't know, one thing that was happening was great for hip hop last year. That was waiting to happen. That was waiting to clash. If y'all should know by now. If you don't, it's one of the two biggest hip hop artists or artist period over the last decade, maybe decade and a half, maybe two. 2010, something like that, have, that beef has collided and they have been, rapping. It's been bars back and back. Some things have been a little personal. The question is, do you think has it gone beyond hip hop? Has it got beyond like just keeping it rap?
Oh, it's got too personal?
Like, do you think it has? Do you think it's gone beyond just bars? Has it gone too far?
Uh, I don't think it's gone too far. I think it was actually kind of light, to be honest with you.
I mean,
Just because nobody, well, actually, I don't know, because supposedly somebody died, like at Drake's house. Like somebody died at Drake's house, like a security or something, or somebody got shot or something like that. Is that true? Do you know?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't report to news. How would I know? How would I know if it's true?
Yeah, because I'm thinking
I have no idea.
I'm thinking Tupac and Biggie, like, these niggas actually, both of them died, like, from the beef. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you diss somebody, like, and it's like personal, like, they get deep with it. They get personal with it. So I'm thinking of it like that. Like, if somebody really want to come at me and my family over some stuff, because they got family matters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
all that. Can we give them a list of the songs?
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people do compare it to Tupac and Biggie, to where now where everything is, you can't say one name without the other. That's how magnified and big like
Yeah,
this
because these are like the two
beef. Yeah,
top
right.
artists, including Cole. Which we'll get into. Because Cole, he was about to get froggy, and then
No,
he
it
was like,
wasn't.
like, I'm gonna just step out of this one.
Now, do you think he was stepping out because he felt like it was gonna be something beyond just a rap beef, or
Like
do
they
you think
actually
he?
get like dangerous.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, do you
See,
think
me
this is?
personally, I don't think J. Cole's afraid of like the whole drama part, like the whole like it getting personal, it getting like dangerous. I don't think he was afraid of that. I think, or he was saying like, y'all not about to use our feud as monetary gains, like, so for the industry and white people to monetarily gain off us destroying each other.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I
I
think that's
think
what he was like. I'm good.
I think that personally, I don't know. I think because he has a genuine relationship with both, he didn't want to be caught in the
Mhm.
middle.
Yeah,
And he's and
me
he and
too.
I think, but I think he knew it was gonna get personal, and that's
Yeah.
not him. He ain't got no personal beef with them like that. He would do it for the sport just because he loved rapping. But I don't think he had no person. That's why when he did that 7 minute thing about Kendrick, he didn't mean it. That's why he went up there and said he didn't mean all the stuff he said,
Yeah.
and he apologized. He don't got no personal stake. He just saying stuff. So
Yeah.
I think he just didn't want to get personal. If it was like a friendly competition, which is between
Mhm.
them three, I think for sure would have been down for it.
Yeah.
but I think he just felt like I said, it was just getting too personal. So,
Yeah. I
um,
would say those would be like my two of why he didn't um get down in that shit because his heart one he got a good heart. You know what I mean? Like that's the bro. Like why am I kicking shots at the bro for? But
yeah,
to be honest, Kendrick kind of did include him. Well, he didn't really say like oh you whack nigga. He said the big three nigga. It's just be big me. you
yeah,
know. So he was kind
yeah.
of just like
But
I'm that nigga.
that wasn't like a slight towards like
Yeah, that's what I'm
just him
saying.
by
So,
himself though. Like,
yeah, he's just
but
saying
because
it's
even because
me.
because even Drake basically said you know, F the big three himself in one of
hmm
his too.
Oh, one of those.
So
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, here's like a
um,
so the what we're talking about is the like that song with Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick. It was actually Future and Metro Boomin's song, which is why Drake shot back at Metro Boomin too, where he was like, "Shut up and play some drums" or something like that, in one of his disses. And then Drake put out "Drop and Give Me 50," which is the push ups one. And then Drake made another one, tailor made, because he was waiting for Kendrick to fire back, but Kendrick was taking a long time. But then Kendrick came with some heat, and he came out with like it was like a week later or something. Yeah, he came out with Euphoria, which everybody liked that one, and then he came out with another one, 16 in LA. And then he came out with Drake came out with Family Matters, where he was talking about Kendrick's like wife and stuff and all that, like saying that his Kendrick's son or the baby, this newborn baby, wasn't his possibly. So it was like it was getting crazy, like it was getting personal. And then
yeah,
uh, Kendrick came out with Meet the Grams, and that one was going in. So they were both talking about each other's family, and then this is when Kendrick hit him with that heat. He hit him with "Not Like Us," and when he put that "Not Like Us" with it, that just went crazy. Like, not only did he have the picture of his home with like all kind of like where they had the pedophilia mark, like the map, like, and they all in his at Drake's house, like
yeah.
like when you get convicted of pedophilia or they put you on the on a list, like a whole website thing, and they had his house was right there, and they had Drake's house with the people inside as one of the predators, I guess. So that was Kendrick's album, not album, but song cover art. And then the song was just fucking crazy, bro. The song was just wild. And it's still going. They made a beat. They had a whole concert. LA was lit. And they was basically proclaiming that, Kendrick was the new king of hip hop, bro. The new king of hip hop. Like he beat Drake. And then Drake kind of,
It's not everybody.
yeah, not everybody, but a lot of people were like, because it was like a club banger. It was like the move that Drake did to Meek Mill when Drake put on, I'm going back to back. But this one was different. This one was Kendrick and like, not like us. Like, you ain't from, you know what I mean? And everybody just started like on that, like, not like us, not like us. Like, it was lit. And then the
Yeah,
concert
but
went crazy. Like Kendrick brought out everybody from the West, for the most part. Dr. Dre, Tyler the Creator, a bunch of people. YGZ, other people was there. Braun was there. People mad at Braun right now. Cause Braun was, supporting K Dot, but him and Drake supposed to be cool. And then Drake put out the Heart Part 6, was kind of like a bow out, I guess, supposedly. And yeah, that was the end of it. Supposedly he said something on the "You My Everything" by Sexy Red. I don't know what's on there, but I'll tell y'all this. My take on the beef. Personally, I didn't listen to all the songs as they were coming out because I don't tend to hop on trends too much like that. Like if everybody's listening to something, I'll wait. Like I still ain't heard a lot of the songs all the way. Like I mostly heard "Not Like Us" because it was everywhere. Like you couldn't get away from that shit. But I'm more leaned on the side of Cole, because when Cole put out that little warning shot, boy, I was geeked out. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. And then and then and then when he didn't, like he kind of backed down a little bit. I was like, yeah, you right, bro. Like this shit fugazi. Like I don't even want to see this shit. Like I don't even want to see two artists that I really like. Like I consider myself like a Drakean, but at the same time, Kendrick is like that guy. Like if you ain't listened to like the Hearts, all of those, Section 80, like, and you from LA and West Coast, like you just don't know. You know, it just hit different. You know what I mean? Even Pimper Butterfly, and you know, I wish the bro was on here. Shout out to the bro. It's his birthday. Mike Sesh, Mike Fresh. Hopefully he will get his podcast back up and running so we can have a conversation about this, because you know he's the music homie. Yeah, he'll be a good person to have a conversation with this about too, because definitely thoroughly into music. But
Sure, for sure.
what would you say about this beef though, bro? Like, what do you think about it?
I already told you what I thought about it.
Okay, well, do you think that it was good for the culture?
Well, I mean,
Because
yeah, I
some people
mean,
think it was like destructive, like we just combating each other, we tearing black men down again. Or do you think it was what hip hop needed? Because some people think like this is what hip hop needed. This is the hip hop I know. You know.
um, I mean, it's good like to see people rapping, to get people like actually thinking about bars and bringing your best with your lyrics wise and art
Yeah.
wise, like the quality wise, like is up there.
Hmm.
So I admire them bringing that out. Um, I don't care for like the personal, like it's interesting, but also I know it's all lies. Like most of that stuff is lies. They don't know. They just be talking
Yeah.
mess about each other. Um,
Assumptions.
but also I can understand how lies can be more entertaining, and sometimes that can either hurt someone's career, not. But
Yeah.
for culture wise, I think it the hip hop culture wise, I think it's needed because you don't hear a lot of the new age rap and hip hop is not that much bars and all that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
if
It's
that's
more
what
like
it,
sonic and sounds and stuff like that. It's
and
not a lot of lyricism like that.
right. So like to bring the best out of that, like I would say it's good for it, but anything
Mhm.
outside of that is just it's entertaining to me. But good for the culture in that aspect. It brings more awareness to the hip hop culture that what also it can bring, but uh, you know,
Yeah.
it does it for those type of things, I would say. Um the only bad part it would ever be if, like I said with the original question is that what if it's beyond that, when it gets beyond that, like the
Yeah.
people
The
dying, people
violence.
killing the
Hmm.
violence, that's when I'm like, no, this where y'all we need to really be more
Yeah.
conscious.
And a lot
um
of people were saying like, just keep it songs, you know. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm just a different type of nigga, but I'm thinking like, bro, you trying to kick it there, like, bro, you know, it's liable to get violent, like, cause you're not just gonna be, uh, you know, disrespecting me. You know what I mean? Like, either we gonna fight, we gonna
yeah,
do
for sure.
something. You
Yeah,
know what I
when it
mean?
gets For sure. When it gets to a certain part, for sure, like, you
uh,
just it doesn't, we gotta as man to man, like it goes beyond certain things. That's why, like, if you are gonna do it, I'd say just have a conversation. Like, if you ain't keeping it just rap friendly, just have a conversation because,
mhm.
like, you know, settle it differently. That's all I'm saying with that.
Yeah, but they
Because
ain't settling it though. That's the thing. Like even
no, this is
afterward,
gonna keep going.
yeah, that's what I'm
This is
saying.
gonna
Like
keep.
if this is like on the street, like we fight, we knuckle it up, and we cool after. I think because these niggas said all this shit and they didn't knuckle up or whatever, they still got beef. They ain't hiding.
Oh, no,
Drake
I mean,
just sued the UMG
right. He
over some
did
stuff.
that. He still put out this latest freestyle about killing
Hmm.
Irish. I mean, look at Kendrick. He got the Super Bowl coming up. You know he about to win all these Grammys for these beefs. He got
Yep.
his tour coming up with SZA. He's gonna be in Toronto doing 2 shows back to back. And you know
Yep.
how Drake, like, it ain't over by a long shot. People are
That's what
going
I'm
to.
saying,
They're
man.
gonna. This is not
It
going
might
to
still
be.
get crazy.
It could
I hope it
potentially
don't.
still. Yeah, it definitely could potentially still get crazy. For sure. I guess we'll have to stay tuned and
Yeah, we'll
stay
keep y'all
tuned.
updated. We'll keep y'all updated. But that's crazy to think. That's why I'm kind of happy that Cole didn't get in this little muddy waters with this shit. Cause you know why? It's like I don't see no winner coming out of this.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
you get more music streams. Oh, you get to say you the best hip hop artist. I
Right.
don't know. Maybe Drake suing UMG because supposedly it's not about Kendrick. It's not about getting at Kendrick. It's about
I don't know.
something
It's
about like
about the record
ownership.
label. No,
Yeah.
it's the record
Mhm.
label pushing a narrative about him with Kendrick songs, like pushing Kendrick songs about a narrative about him.
Yeah.
But
That could hurt his
right,
profitability
right,
and
exactly,
his reputation and image
exactly.
because supposedly they were pushing the not like us video song and adding bots and stuff trying to make it bigger and that on the song he says oh certified lover boy certified pedophile blah 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 go fuck him up blah 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 go do my stuff trailing like a
Yeah,
change you tired
yeah.
it's probably a minor so I'm like like he got him on that one, but who's is Drake an actual pedophile? You know what I mean? Which I don't think he is, but he might have. You don't know. You never know with these days. You know what I mean? So even the questionability of that could hurt his stock, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. It could. I mean, there is
Especially if it's
record
not
label.
true. You know what I mean? That's if it wasn't true, I don't think he'd be going this hard. I mean, if it was true, I don't think he would be going this hard. You know what I mean? It's like he trying to defend his name.
No, I mean, you can't argue facts. I mean, there are some things out there that make them look questionable about talking to
Yeah,
underage girls. So that's out there.
yeah.
That's been recorded. That's out there. So that doesn't, like,
Hmm.
go away. Like, certain things has been reported about Drake and who he has talked to that seemingly was underage. So
Yep.
that's out there. That can't be
Yeah. But
refuted.
talking and actually like trying to, or they were going to like he was trying to like groom. That's where they were getting at. They didn't say that he actually did anything with any of the underage girls. They were saying that he's like someone who like tries to groom them. So when they turn 18 or 19 of legal age, then he does his thing or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. We'll save that one. That's a
Well, I mean, we already hopped on it a little bit, a lot of bit over a while, but either way, right now we're about to get into our next segment called the hustle segment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do we got
Um,
enough? We got enough time for another one or no?
bro, been
Oh, we
over
been over.
time.
Okay, okay. All
Um,
right, y'all. That's a word. A word. Jay, you
but
got beat the battle. A word.
All right, time for our next segment. We're getting into, like I said, the hustle segment.
Hustle, hustle,
We,
hustle, hustle,
let me
hustle,
get into
hustle.
this sound. Let me get into this sound bar real
I
quick.
love the game. I love the hustle, man.
But yeah, we just want to catch up with y'all about this part of the segment, just what we've been up to, what you know, what we've been up to, and what we can pretty much,
Can you tell
you
them what
know,
they can get from the hustle segment? Because this is also a new segment. The word is current.
they're gonna get journey. They're gonna get the journey.
Mm-hmm. You
Things
gotta
that
get
people
the
been,
grind on this one. They gonna get that grind. That can get back to the
yeah,
grind type shit.
yeah, yeah.
Type shit. Type
They
shit.
get, yeah, people's journey, what we've been up to, what everyone's up to, the
Mm-hmm.
journey where they are now.
Y'all can get
You'll
into the
hear,
weeds. Yep, to the
yeah,
root. How
you'll
you can
hear
get over your circumstances. How you can grow.
yeah,
You
you
know,
hear
the hustle is different, y'all.
yeah, that's what this is. In this case, like I said, we're gonna use it to let y'all know because we've been gone for a while, and this probably ain't the first time we'll probably reference things because, like I said, we've been gone for a while. And we just want to
Mm-hmm.
let y'all know what we've been up to, and what you can expect from our expectations for the new year and new things and things that we just been through. Um, so I'm gonna just ask you first.
Okay.
Since we, what are some key things that you've been up to since we've been gone? What's changed?
Well,
I
it's
won't
been
say
a
it's the
whole
same.
year. It's been a whole year. The last time y'all seen me and Tyler doing the podcast, we were at Tyler's old spot. Um,
Thanks for giving that away for me. Thank
oh,
you. But I
all
asked about you.
right.
But thank you, thank
Uh,
you.
uh,
I asked about you.
okay. Well, I'm just saying that's where we were at. They had to catch it, and hopefully it flew over their
No, because
head. So okay. Okay, we were having fun celebrating, and the New
we
Year
had a
hit.
Friendsgiving. Yeah, we
Yeah,
had a Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving. Yep. And then
Hmm.
went into December, January. I think we started off. I don't know if you were there, but we was at the Bros. We brung in the New Year on a yacht. It wasn't like a big yacht. It was just like a kind of a decent size, small one.
Oh, I remember that. I didn't
Yeah,
go, but I remember it.
yeah, that was my bro 2K. Shout out to K Mo, salute, bro. Uh, we um we had a good time, man. We had a good time. A lot of people was there and had the fireworks. We're in Long Beach. It was a good time. From that point forward, it was uh turned out to be one of those hustle type years, one of those grinded out type years. Had to stay down, got focused a lot more. Still very focused. Um, and just I had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of growing pains, and staying within my word. I think I started off the year with a Daniel fast. Those of you guys who don't know what the Daniel fast is, a Bible chapter where Daniel. Uh, well, I can tell you the story of Daniel, but it's just look it up, guys. It might take a while, but there.
Listen, let me shorten this up.
Okay,
It's a
go ahead.
fast. It's a fast that Christians do to
Yeah.
basically like determine, like, put away from your fleshly wants
Yes,
and
there
more
you go.
spiritual needs. And in
Mhm.
today's times, what a Daniel fast will look like is a
Mhm.
plant-based diet. It's just a
Yeah.
plant-based diet that you would eat. That's what it is.
Yep.
So
Thank you,
yes,
bro. I appreciate
welcome,
that.
welcome.
So, I was trying to get deeper in the spirit, like Tyler said, get away from the flesh and lean more into the
I'm
spirit.
I'm doing it now. I'm on my
Oh,
Daniel fast
okay.
now. So
Oh,
that's
awesome.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I started my year off, and just basically trying to seek God's word and get instruction on what I'm supposed to be doing for the year. And I got I got very clear minded. Like, man, when you starve the flesh, you lean heavy on that spirit. Like, you get a very good sense of direction and purpose. And I just once I was done with the fast, like I just leaned into it. Like, I just started hustling, started grinding, and stayed heavier on my academics as far as like me teaching. And you guys know I'm a substitute teacher, so I got heavy into that. I barely missed any days. Like, I was there with the students. Not only was I there with the students, but I was getting that money from work and just trying to build on top of that. Summer came, and summer allowed me to kind of rest, but I still needed ways to get money. So I got like, I kind of fell off a little bit, the money train. And, I had a couple of rust patches, even missed months of rent and stuff. And like, the money was tight. And as soon as school started back, I kind of got back active. My car went down, like my SUV went down. I even had a charge off. Still dealing with that, but you know, I had to get on that back on that grind, get back on that hustle, and then again, not missing any work, making sure I show up, and not only showing up, but showing up as my best self, which is like when you got stuff going on. Sometimes you don't want to show up as your best self. Like sometimes you can't show up as
That's
your
word.
best self. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
It's like
that's word.
you're going
Yeah,
through it.
that's word. For
You
sure, for
know,
sure.
so I'm doing my best to just be there for the students. Because young kids, they don't care what you're going through. They like, what's up? Or they might need some help with something. Like they going through their own journeys as kids, and you gotta like guide them and help them out. So, you know, just dealing with that and like trying to be strong for my family, which still currently still trying to be strong from family. Like there's a level of you gotta hone in on what you got going on, so you can't say yes to everything. You gotta actually say no a lot. But there's a level of when you can say yes, you really there for them and you really show up in an impactful way. So, I was trying to do this and balance it every day, from, summer and the new school year. The kids are on break right now. I'm on break. It's winter break. Shout out to all the students across the world about to go back to school. Y'all
Well,
probably
by the time y'all hear this, kids will be
yeah.
back in school already. So
Yeah, some of them
kids
are
are already
already
back.
back in school. Yeah, so you know, you in this world, like this year, I really stepped into like my leadership role and became like that OG. You know what I mean? Like I got people that I'm mentoring that's 18, 19 in college. I got people that I'm mentoring that's young, early age. So it's just like, I'm becoming I'm going from like young man to grown man basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really stepping up for the family and just coming into like my adult elder type years. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah,
kind of been like my transition this year and like really trying to just lock in and get myself like financially stable and just step into the next elevation, the next evolution of Sir Jones, So it's been there's been some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you keep, like I said, keep leaning on my faith, keep leaning on God, and that's kept me. God has kept me sane. He's kept me at peace because I know, regardless of left, right, up, down, sideways, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna be able to work it out. Grind through it. So that's been kind of a little bit without going into super amount of details, because there's been other stuff. I ain't talking about the women.
What would you say I ask you a question. What would you say like is the biggest lesson you learned out of
Mhm.
the biggest mistake, failure, whatever,
Mm,
whatever let down, heartbreak that's happened last year? What is the biggest lesson you learned out of whatever the biggest bad thing
mm,
that happened? What is the biggest lesson you learned? Something that you could like
get to the people.
take with you. Well, no, take with you. It's not
Oh,
really, I
okay.
mean, for them to learn, but for you, for your growth, as you said, you felt like you were stepping
Yeah.
in.
It's always going the life, like the world, God, everything. It's gonna require more out of you. Like it's gonna require you to get uncomfortable. It's gonna require you to step out of your comfort zone, your zone. Like it's whatever goal. Even if you have a goal, a dream, uh, it's gonna require more out of you. And either you step up to the plate or you fold. And I noticed that like my personality, who I am as a person, I'm gonna step up. And like it's gonna hurt like hell, and I might even cry. you know,
Always,
you
always
know what I
say, and
mean?
I heard this from a certain artist.
Mm-hmm.
It said, you got always in life, you got two choices, and they're both are going to be painful.
Yep.
Um, you either the choice of changing, which is
Yep.
going to be adjustment and painful, or
Mm-hmm.
staying the same, which is going to hinder you and be painful.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So
Yeah, that would be
it's
like my takeaway, like from the year, like, cause it's not gonna stop lifing.
well, life never stops. Life, no,
It's
it
not
doesn't.
gonna stop. So
It
either
doesn't. It
you get
doesn't.
stronger or you just, you get carried by wayside. Like I know, like we be on the internet and we see a lot of the world as it is going and blah blah blah. But it is a matter of survival. Like either you go out and get better, you eat, you kill what you eat, or you don't and you don't eat. And hopefully you got people that can help you. But you gotta really stand on 10 toes down on out here and get to it. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be at the mercy of people that maybe not even really care about you or the world. So
Yeah.
you gotta make sure you stand 10 toes down and get to it and get those grades, man. Get those jobs, get the all that. Like I wish I would have started focusing a lot earlier because I would be like pretty well off. I'm not bad, but I could be better. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's crazy out here, bro. Um, what about you? What's been up with you, like as far as your grind, your hustle, this past year since we've been gone, man? Season 3, we at it.
Yeah. Finally, that we started back again. It's definitely
Mm-hmm.
been a journey. Um, and I could submit to really owning up that part of our late start and why we've been gone so long is definitely probably my fault. Um, the things I've been going through from transitioning from there from back then and now was definitely a relocation. Like I didn't just move from my place. Like I moved to a whole nother state. Like so now
Yeah.
I'm currently now with Nevada now. Like
Hey,
so
LV, stand up. We're
it's
taking
I
over.
don't um and it's not to make it how you sound it because it's not like it wasn't really like a choice or a victory like I
Yeah.
chose to do it. So it's not like, oh, like, this is just a new step and I just found this journey to where like I just
Mhm.
wanted to move to Nevada. No, it wasn't nothing like that at
Yeah.
all. It was very horrible, a very horrible time. And it was a very, very tough time from when we stopped towards um I would say till like last year in I was maybe August, maybe like middle of August of last year.
Hmm.
It was a tough depressing time. I'm not gonna cap y'all. I'm not gonna I can be 100% real. Like like losing my place and then um getting another one seemingly getting kicked out of there um and then um trying to stay with family in two different houses and seemingly I'll get into all that in detail, but those not seemingly worked out and
Yeah.
damn near almost being homeless
Hmm.
until pulling one resource that I could use. And shout out to people who's helped me get transition from there to here. Shout out to them that God put it on their heart to help me because I definitely didn't do this alone. But yeah, until I got here with my immediate family who's been here for like 3 years, I think. So I just, at the end of the day, I'm just glad of being uh, through there, glad of being kept because I was having financial issues because I was on break. I didn't lose my job. Like I just had to quit because
Hmm.
it didn't transfer. So like, I had to lose my job. I lost my income, you know what I'm saying? My car got repoed. As I was looking for other apartments, other apartments were giving me trouble. Like they weren't getting back to me in time, which something is so funny because they got back to me when I was here. If they would have got back to me while I was there, I'd probably be in one of my own apartments by then. But I
Yeah.
submit that probably just wasn't God's plan, and I accept it. But I thank God in those times. It was really down and depressed, and I couldn't focus on the pod because I had real life stuff to figure out. I still
Yeah.
do. Like we're talking about like my whole life, like gone, uproot, like done,
Hmm.
just but what is not for a setback is meant for a setup, and you don't take anything as a failure. You just take it as lessons. And
Yeah.
I definitely there are things that I think about like, man, should I have budgeted my money more? Should I have been looking for another place to where I wasn't gonna get kicked out? Should I have
Just
got
basically.
another job? Um, should I have been I don't know. I mean, should I have been
Looking
spending
in
more time
hindsight,
doing this and
yeah.
that? Yeah, looking hindsight, like thinking like what things could go wrong. But what I
Mm.
feel like is what I do know is that, you know, once I seemingly get to a place to where I'm comfortable at, I would never go back to a place to where I've been feeling the past last year.
Yeah.
It was hardship all around financially, relationship with certain friends and family alike, which I'm
Hmm.
sure I will talk about this season somehow, because that was rough. Job wise, it was just getting hit everywhere. Everything just taken down, and there was no way I was gonna focus on as much as I wanted to focus on my art, focus on potting, focus on sports, focus on anything that I was working on, working out, health wise, anything that I was working on would just all sent to the wayside. And I'm finally getting back to a place to where I feel comfortable enough getting back to the things I was working on. I'm finally getting back to that, getting back to what feels normal about who I am. So, partly all this why the delay has been for sure is my fault. Why we've been gone for so long because it's been a transition for that long. But like you said before, thank God for his provision for sure. And every time I've been down, I've never been out. I've been very low, emotionally, physically, and all that before. No matter what people have done or hasn't done, no matter what has been faced, like life is definitely life. But I'm still here, seemingly in you know good health for the most part, and I'm just keep moving forward. I always keep a motto of keep moving forward for a reason. I never try to look back only way I look back is try to tell a testimony from where I'm been to where I am now to give people that inspiration. But for the most part, it's just it's a keep moving forward, and it's life lessons. It's learn a lot of life lessons, and one is for sure is that I think I've learned is um, me having discernment on who's really for you and who's really not when the chips are down. It a lot of people will definitely be comfortable in themselves when things are good and they can, but when the chips are down, you really see what's really for you, for sure. Uh, that's one big lesson I think I've learned for sure.
I would like
Amongst other
to.
ones, but yeah.
So my question to you is like, cause I'm looking at the fires today and stuff, and like down there, how half of fucking LA is burning down. Like, do you think God destroys stuff for realignment for His purpose?
You
Like,
know,
you know
you
what I mean?
see,
Because there's
I've
like a
been
destruction process, and then there's a building up process. Like,
see
you think that kind of happened?
I often see because what I've come to know my relationship with God is one, we only know as far as our experiences go as humans.
Hmm.
We, as much as we think we're gods and all this, we're not. We don't have that type of supernatural power. It only comes from the Holy
Hmm.
Spirit Himself up and down. God created everything, right? And He
Hmm.
created things in such a intricate way that but of course I'm only talking about people who actually believe in God and Christians and all that.
Yeah. Well,
But
regardless, in like just in
um,
general, like.
but I think I think we don't always necessarily understand His ways and why He has to do what He does. But I do think that He loves us so much that He will give us what He feels is right and just
Mhm.
enough for us to, because at the end of the day, like God wants to work with, I feel like, a lot of people who are out on their luck, who have bad luck, who aren't the most cleanest, who aren't the most perfectionist, because He knows that He wants to leave no doubt of when things that are good happen, when miracles happen in people's lives, where they come from,
Yeah.
and it's that they live no doubt who it came from.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
like there was no
Oh
doubt
God.
it was
Yeah.
that so bad
His
that
grace.
only Him could have put them
Mhm.
out. Only them could have did this miracle. Only this.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing in my understanding, at least of what I
Mhm.
would think. I think it's those things, and I also think He wants us to grow. I also think He doesn't want us to be stagnant. I think He always
Mhm.
wants us to remain uncomfortable and to where we realize that it's His plan, but if we go to His plan and His purpose and we rely on Him and obey and just stay focused on Him, then our
Mhm.
lives more than likely will have the greatest outcome that He sees fit as the purpose for our lives. Not what we
Yeah.
want, but what for He wants.
Yeah.
That's why I think everything sometimes get, and it hurts because I do think that
Yeah. Because we
you know
got fucking will and we want to do stuff and we
right.
want things.
Well,
It's like,
right. Well, and
how am I
often,
supposed to?
but it's not even that. It's
Mhm.
just like if we trust and believe in God when we want and He wants the best for us, why are you punishing us for no reason? I'm reading about Job right now who went through all this crazy mess, and it was just like, why did I do something wrong? Like, what are you punishing me for? Why
Yeah.
did I deserve this? Like,
Mhm.
why? We didn't do nothing to deserve this, but that's our own think that's our own. That's not His way of thinking. That's just what we translate to think that, oh, this must mean that, or
Mhm.
you're getting punished because this, or you did this and karma, so karma's coming back. God ain't thinking nothing like we thinking. We're just making that up as man made. God ain't
Yeah.
thinking none of that. He has His
Well,
own way of thinking, His own way of reasoning.
yeah.
So what you
There's
have
a
to
lot
know
of
is
people who ask why.
what you have to know is if it's something that is happening and God is going something, it's for your own good. So you can
Hmm.
praise Him in the midst of all this happening because
Hmm.
everything is going to work out
Yeah.
according to
For
His,
good.
according to His very good.
Not just
If
his,
it's
but
anything,
yours
he's
too.
doing it right. So you have to keep that in mind. So yeah, it tears it down, but I have to believe that.
Yeah,
I have to
a
because
lot of people a lot of people ask why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? But
I started him.
they focus on what's
Read,
happening rather than keeping their eyes on God and what He's doing. That's what I like to do. Like,
read the book of Job, and that will all make sense. I tell for people who always got these questions, read the book of Job,
okay, well
and
that's
that
y'all homework assignment for this episode. Read the book of Job
it
if you
probably.
believe in God or not. Read. All right, so we're gonna
um,
transition, bro.
yeah,
From
we're gonna
the
play a
hustle
game.
segment. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
let's
got
like
some
move.
questions. I got some questions, bro. You down to play a little bit of this or that?
Let's play this or that thing.
All right. Oh, you got a different one?
No,
Yeah.
let's go. You said you wanted to play. I'm with it
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because I got something for you too. So hi.
All right. So, this is kind of going back to like, I don't want to do this one. All right, we'll do number two. I would do number one. Wizards or warlocks?
Huh?
Wizards or warlocks?
Um, I would say wizards, but either way, it's all witchcraft. So I don't want to do it. If you really want me to do it, yeah, it'd be neither one because I ain't,
uh, you ever seen that? There's a movie. Dang, it's a video game, and it's like warlocks or something like that. It was pretty good. I forgot what the movie was called though. It's like
There's a
a
movie.
Minecraft game or something. I want to say it's like a Minecraft or one of those big games that was on Roblox and stuff. But it was pretty good. All right, bad breath or body odor?
Say that again.
Bad breath or body odor?
Yeah. Well, I can only put a tic tac in my mouth. I don't
Yeah.
care. But I guess if I couldn't, then I just wear a mask all damn day. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I would probably say bad breath because
Up, man? We didn't even do the breath test. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm cool. Yeah, but for how long, man? Y'all ain't got no gum, some candy, a binocular or something?
Ah, man, I need something too, because my breath is getting like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
body odor. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with body odor because I know how to get that right immediately. Just put some deodorant on, take a shower, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Start eating better. Burgers or tacos?
Oh, burgers all day.
Okay.
No. Oh, never mind. I changed the tacos because I've been
That's
wanting some
tough.
tacos.
I think I might go burgers because I love burgers.
I
Stay
do
up
too, but
or wake up early.
I want to stay up late. I hate waking up early.
I'll
I'm
go.
not that morning bird.
I'll go wake up early. I'm an early bird. All right. Last one. LeBron James, or MJ, Michael Jordan.
Oh, I'll go LeBron.
Okay.
I'll probably
Nice.
go
That's
LeBron.
nice. Shout out to the Lakers.
But my real answer is Kobe. So
All
there.
right. Hey, there we go. All right.
LeBron.
Oh, I already know
You
what
want
you're gonna
yours?
say. Yeah, let's see what you got for me.
All right.
I
Would you
did
rather? All right, for sure. Would you rather borrow from your 401k or run up credit card debt?
5. I'll probably run up the credit card debt.
Hmm.
The 401k, if you take it out too early, it'll penalize you like 10% or 9% or something like that. So you kind of losing money. But if you run up the credit card debt, you can always pay it back. And if you pay it right, like on the next check or the next cycle, then you won't get hit with interest. So it gives you a little bit
Okay.
more.
Okay.
If you
Um.
the 401k, then you penalizing your own money. So
Okay. Okay. Um, work a job you hate and make six figures, or work a job that you love and make about 40,000 a year.
I'll take the six figures.
How long do you think you will last at that job you really hate for six
Yeah,
figures? Let's be
I
real.
could do 2 years. 2, 3 years, I'll be straight. I know what to do with it. I'll invest it. I'll start a business. Then I ain't gotta worry about that job no more.
But you were the job you love, your passion. You could be in your in possession. Is this 40,000? That's
Oh, I mean,
crazy.
it just depends on where I live, I guess. Cause 40,000. I live in California
Nah,
right
that
now. I'm around that, and that's tough.
nah, nah, bro. Cali, listen.
I'm around
One
that
reason
right
why I'm
now. It's
glad
tough.
I'm out of Cali,
I love.
I love Cali, but one thing that I'm grateful for is for sure the fact that
Yeah,
it's just too high. Okay.
you know what I'm saying.
Um. Let me see. Sit in the middle seat for a 10-hour flight because it was a good deal, or just don't travel at all. Now you in the middle seat between two
Yeah, I sat in the middle
traveling
seat. I'm cool with it. I sat in the middle
for
seat. I know
10
it's a lot
hours.
like it. 10
For
hours? That's
10
tough.
hours,
Yeah, that's tough. It depends where I'm going. If it's that important to me, I'll do it. But I know
I
that middle
call.
seat,
I'm I'm calling. I'm
when you
calling
trying to
Cali.
sleep and your head, like your head is hurting. Cause you ain't got that pillow. If you got the neck pillow, I think you'd be all right. But if you ain't got that neck pillow, you trying to sleep. Oh my God, you just gonna have to
Nah,
stay up.
bro.
That's tough.
Nah, man. Um, let's see. Eat every day. Eat ramen for every day for a month, or go over your food budget by $1,000. I know which one you gonna pick though. You for
Yeah,
sure. You
I'm
for
probably
sure
gonna
eating
go.
that ramen. You eating that
Yeah,
ramen because you ain't
yeah.
finna mess up. You ain't finna mess up your budget by $1,000. That's too much
That's a
money.
lot to make mess up the budget. But the fact that you can even go over $1,000, that's cool too.
That, no,
Like
yeah.
you know what
That
I
the fact
mean?
that you got that, yeah, that we were
Yeah,
to actually,
yeah.
nah,
But
I
I
ain't
would
doing
try to
that
stay within the budget for
for a
sure.
whole month. Top ramen, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah,
You ain't eat nothing else.
dang, that's you might die.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
all
So
that suck.
yeah, so
Hey,
like
them
you
college
ain't.
days though, them college days,
Well, let's be real. Like you
you
had
ain't eating
women.
it
Never mind.
like that,
Let,
but
let,
dang,
let's be real. We had
I
between
definitely had a lot of ramen though. And people who made dinner and stuff for me too. So
exactly. To tell the truth, don't be like
yeah,
hell here.
yeah. The
You
girls
had
definitely looked out for sure.
yeah. They looked out. There
I
you
would have
go.
never
So
made it
don't
through college
right,
without them in the meal plan.
right. All right, I got one. Yeah, exactly. All right, I got one more for you.
Oh, and all those
I,
events too with the free food.
oh, that's why we go to the events for sure for the free food. That's probably the reason why. You mean?
Yeah.
All right, file for bankruptcy or pay off 90,000 of in consumer debt.
Mm, dang, that's tough. That's a tough one. Because bankruptcy stays on your record for I think about 7 years.
Yep.
Mm, or what was the other one? 90,000 in consumer debt. Pay
Yeah,
it off.
pay it off.
Oh, that's cool. I'll just pay that off. Yeah,
Yeah.
because then my
That
credit will go up.
that's $90,000
Hey,
gone, bro.
if you got it though,
That's probably all your money. I don't care.
it just depends on where you at in life.
Bro, that's probably all your, I don't care.
That's
That's probably all your money.
school loans right there. A lot of people school loans 90,000. I'm sure a lot of people will feel good if they paid off that debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
as I
go up with
say for
that.
that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was a good little game. We'll have more games to come, different
Oh yeah,
games
yeah, yeah. We're
sometime.
gonna have a bunch of different stuff,
We'll have a
y'all.
bunch of ones, man. Like I said, we trying this whole thing new, man. This is all new, a new podcast. It's the Hustle Chronicles. Same grind, different hustle. That's what it
Hmm.
is. Right now, we want to move into a business segment. We have a new song, ladies and gentlemen. New song. And y'all gonna hear it about right now.
Oh yeah, Darlene.
Shout out to Luda.
Okay, I got my business. I think.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, shout it out there. The floor is yours.
Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm gonna shout out the Adams Center, Adams Affinity Center. It's gonna be a place, a research center, and a place where kids and some adults too, like night school, will be a place where agriculture, education, business, science, and technology can be learned. There'll be courses, kind of like a school. There will be facilities and amenities. This is something that's not in the works or not all the way finished yet. It is developing.
Okay.
It will be finished eventually. So I'm gonna
Okay.
shout that out. I'm kind of putting that out in there into the universe, talking to God
Okay.
that this business something dear to me, and Adams Infinity Center. That's my business.
Okay.
Y'all can look it up as Adams Center, AtomsCenter. That's gonna be the
Okay.
first business I shout out for season 3.
Okay. For my business, I had the luxury of speaking of blue and white. One of the frat out here got a venue called Mariposa, Mariposa. It's like brunches, food, drinks, karaoke. I think hookahs there. It's a nice spot. A spot I've never really seen before. It's another one too. It's called the Echelon. I think I've been to that one too. But I was
I feel
out
like I've
there.
been there.
I think I've been there. I was there. Let me see. Well, it was a blue and white weekend, and I really enjoyed myself. But I was just, man, the venue. But it's a really good venue, man. And if y'all out here, frat out here, sorors, or any of like the friends and the homies, check out these spots. And I'm definitely going back. So shout out to Frat for those businesses that he has out here in Vegas, for
Nice.
sure.
Caking
Yeah,
over Vegas, baby.
yeah.
Happy Founders Day to all the mobsters out there too, and all the
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
of the
yeah,
Line Nine that's coming up. Kappas, SG Rose,
for sure, for sure.
AKAs. Of course, the lovely
Yeah.
ladies of Zeta Phi Beta.
Oh,
Definitely
yes.
happy Founders Day to y'all.
Yeah.
And, shout out
Yeah.
to the Greek world out there.
So AJ, you're gonna do the plugs. We have come into the end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for rocking with us. We have tried to make this definitely price and great entertainment for
Um,
y'all. This is the first episode.
yeah.
Uh,
The good thing
we got
about
new plugs, new
yeah,
handles, new
the good
plugs.
thing about the rebrand and us coming as the Hustle Chronicles and, out of the
Yeah.
flame, we come the Hustle Chronicles. Uh, all our plugs are the same. So all you guys have to do is look up the Hustle Chronicles.
That's
And
D A.
yep.
That is
Hmm.
DAHUSTLECNICLES, all together.
Yeah. And they're the
All
same
together.
every single one, every single platform.
So that means look us up on Twitter, look us up on our new Facebook,
Yeah,
look
we got
us
a
up on
Facebook group y'all can join.
IG. Yep, IG. We'll probably get a Snap. We'll probably get Snapchat. We'll probably get
TikTok
TikTok
if
if we
they can
don't
get
have it.
banned.
Patreon. telling us Patreon is coming. It's coming. We will give you all the details where you can give some of this fly merch. If y'all want
Yep.
to see it
Oh
on us,
yeah, this
you will
on
be able
something
to
now.
get
Y'all can
it.
cop some of this. We got
Patreon is
exclusive
go.
coming in.
So yeah, we'll get that up and running, but definitely Patreon as well. So yes, uh, yeah, definitely look it up. Look us up. I think ain't the Twitter handle is like DAC
Yeah, that's what
underscore
I was gonna
zero
say.
two. Yeah,
Twitter or X is the only one that's different. It's
yeah,
DAC_02. That's the only
yeah.
one. But everything else
The
is the
only
same.
one. Everything is the same. So look us up, follow, share, like, comment, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I
And
think I actually have
please get into the Facebook group too, guys, because we're gonna be
yes,
sharing a lot of stuff in the Facebook group. We want to build
for sure,
community
for sure,
there. Tell us
for sure,
about your
for sure,
hustle. Tell us what you got going on. Tell us how we can support you or help you in any way. If you got a business, shout your business out in there.
for
Um,
sure, for sure.
and we'll probably share it on the pod. So yeah, guys, this is a new start, new beginning, and
New start, new
glad
beginning,
y'all
man.
still with. Hopefully, y'all still with us. Y'all still there? You still breathing? You still
Yeah,
there?
man.
I know
We in the
life is
hustle
real. You
together.
still breathe?
We are in the hustle together.
All right.
I do have words of wisdom. I do got something for us. You
Yeah, I
still
got
have
one
a
too
word?
after you.
All right, well, here we go with this one. Mine says, you can't quit on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to push yourself, work on yourself daily. Motivate yourself. The timing of your life is perfectly designed for you. Don't overstress. Everything falls into its proper place at its proper time. Breathe. Remember, you're doing great.
I like that. That's good wisdom right there. That's good wisdom. And I'll add on to that one, and it says, "The patience is the companion of wisdom." So it takes
Like that.
time, guys. It takes time. Be patient. It's gonna come to you. You gonna learn.
Um,
You going.
yep. This has
All
been an
right.
episode of the Hustle Chronicles, new and improved, baby.
Number
We are
43
here.
overall.
This is
One of the
episode
season.
43. This has been episode 43, season 3. This is the start of a
Yeah.
new beginning. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We will not hold y'all for too long. We will not go gone for too long this time. We we are back.
All right.
We got a lot more things to talk about, a lot more guests, a lot more interesting
Mhm.
topics. And if anybody, if y'all got stuff y'all want to talk about, if y'all got questions for us, let us know. Hit
In the
us up.
Facebook group. Yep.
Yep.
Or Instagram. Or Instagram.
On
Or there.
Instagram. You
Yeah,
can
we'll see
find
it.
me. You can find me on Instagram as Tanksley Designs. Look me up. I'm still there. You can find me on Take of America on my ex. Find me. Look on me there.
Yeah, we'll have the plugs. We'll have the plugs.
For sure. For
I already
sure.
know. But there's AJ.
It's Tyler. This is the Hustle
We out.
Chronicles. We out.
Peace.